elimination matchup. Only one team can continue, and we're gonna have our first team go home. Coming to the stage, looking to rock it one more time. Give it up for the Seattle Surge. Get loud for Sid, Accuracy, Mac, and Brad. The Seattle Surge.
The backs are completely against the wall. Will this be the last time we see this roster take the stage in this form? Potentially, or do they mount one of the craziest season comebacks that we've ever seen? There's only 8 teams in this tournament. You can knock one of them out right now if you're Seattle. We need some big performances from the ARs. Now let's bring out LAT.
Yeah, we're gonna need some big performances out of Seattle to double up on that cash, but their opponent is no one to mess around with. Las Vegas, I give to you your reigning world champions, ready to run it back again, the LA Thieves. Here comes Envoy, Kenny, Drazah, and Octane, the world champions, LA Thieves.
It was a hard battle for the LA Thieves yesterday up against Toronto, and now once again, they find themselves in elimination round 1. We've seen them almost complete the run before, and there's no better time than to complete it here at Championship Weekend to be the defending world champs. I'm thinking Thieves, but you never know when it comes to the Seattle Surge. I'm ready to get the first match of day 2 started.
I'm ready as well, Allie. Las Vegas, are you ready? One more time, Las Vegas, are you ready? Miles, Chance, let's get live.
Well, I just got really loud. That one didn't come through the house. Ready to rock and roll to start Friday off, Chance, and sadly we have to send somebody home. Who's it going to be? We'll find out. And this is a tough one because 2 teams, 2 champions, dead last for one of them.
I mean, it is like crazy, like the back-to-back years that these guys have had. Obviously for LA Thieves, world champs last year, now might get knocked out immediately getting 2-0 in the series count. And then for Seattle, like it was the story of the rookies. It was their first year. These guys are winning chips. They were looking incredible. And if they fall out here, they have dropped the ball. It is one last ride for these teams for whoever loses. You cannot go out top 8. Everything is on the line.
It's a strong series and a very nervy one indeed. The tension is palpable as we get ready to rock and roll into this one. Dead last here at Champs, the 2023 season, not the way you want it to end for either of these squads, but we will find out. Maps and modes, exciting as we saw. It's a very spicy series. We get things going on a map that's got way too much history in the year already. It's Embassy.
And it is interesting hard points as well. On that side of Embassy, the record's kind of comparable between the 2 teams, but for LA Thieves, they haven't played this on LAN since Major 2. It has been months since they've played on this environment, and look, I know it's an extra 2 weeks of practice time. You know what you're coming into when you're going into these events, and it's gonna be fun to see if they have something cooked up, but I know Surge are happy to see Embassy for map 1.
Well, here we go. Into the first hard point of our series. First to 250 seconds in the hill, and so far the Thieves first to get it.
And Brad gonna be the first guy looking for it too. I know ordinarily one of the best players on Embassy in the game. Prez 1.21 on this map, and he wants to be the guy to fry, but it's actually Accuracy off the rip. Hey, you go in the top paper room, you got a 3-0 start. You keep these guys out of the hill. Seattle at least attempting to do their jobs.
Yeah, smack bang in the middle of the map, the first hard point. Number 2, though, is on the low right-hand side. Eyes on that. That's where Surge are. They want to stay there. Keep this time going in their favor. Try to get the boys of Thieves out. Great work out of Accuracy there. Gets a few kills, stops the clock. 15 to go, Chance. We're looking anew.
Hey, good wins from Accuracy. You'd love to see him get off to a hot start, but at the same time, for a P1 hill, that is not a bad amount of time that LA Thieves are able to get in. They go and hunt Accuracy down off the back truck, so that is a lot of time spent roaming, not a lot of time getting those kills on rotation. LA Thieves in prime position on P2.
No one in there just yet. Octane cuts out one on the back line. Preds now next up, trying to stay down and stay alive. I don't think he's going to be alive for much longer. Envoy in the hill takes care of business. Now you've got an open field to play with. If you are Seattle Surge, can you get the time though?
I mean, hey, that's his first kill. It is a big one, but yeah, the time collection going to be a bit of an issue. You got Octane on the back truck, and right now, Pred just completely surrounded and not a single trophy to be found. So you look at the kills column right now, players like Accuracy are frying. That is another 3-3 for him, but for Seattle, struggling to collect the time, finally able to stabilize and start to run the score up.
This is playing the objective now. Seattle desperately trying to keep the balance. Into the hard point we now go. Pred, the young Australian. Last year's Rookie of the Year. This year, it's been up and down indeed. Final 10's going to come to a close. We go to Nu.
And that's such a big win right there from Sib on the rotation. You got Envoy trying to spot him out, but as for the intel, that is not an easy gunfight to win. Sib drops them both, and Sib guarantees you the rotation.
Power position here. He's got a lot of angles to cover. That long line of sight with this AR, prime spot to be in. Here comes Octane upstairs. Will he spot him out? Tags are in. Octane's made an open field. The pinch is on. Accuracy keeps the back line safe. Now to the front. Here come the Thieves. Nades are there. Mac doing what he can from down low, but this is a solid chunk of time, and here comes the lead change.
Hey, you are holding it off right now, just making sure you collect. So great job by Seattle, and a nice chow from Mac as well. That means the comms are flowing in on point from Surge, and this has been the best hill for these guys by a mile. Gotta watch the ladder. Kenny's taking the route, and Kenny at least gets traded out Surge. Nice and stable on top AC.
20 seconds to go. Good stuff here from Seattle Surge, the lead in their hands. Now we go to the Embassy, this big building in Draza, clearing the halls, making sure it's all safe and sound. Oh, Pred takes care of business. Kenny upstairs though, still keeping his power position alive and kicking to the LA Thieves.
These are good wins as well. LA Thieves trying to keep things a little bit stable, but right now it's only going to be Octane sort of on the back line. Kenny goes to help, but Seattle, they've actually just been able to swarm the hill. Weird timing up top. Kenny might get the win. Now you got to check every single corner in time.
Back door, trying to breach it. One from Draza. Kenny on the other side. Toe-to-toe with Sib. Softens him up. No kill just yet, though. Draza does get the time. Thieves are in the hard point for now. Here comes a bit of a contest and a team kill.
Oh, that team kill is going to go such a long way as well. The players were playing in the sterile, but they get dropped, and that is a nice break from LA. Very patient as well, leaving the players up top, but stabilizing the hill, trying to get back in this game. It is neck and neck so far.
Great hold so far from the LA Thieves. Looking to change the lead. Slowly but surely, crawling their way back into this one. Envoy up front here in the alleyway. Dead silence pot, looking to Pred, can't catch him out from the bathroom. Now over towards the next hard point we go. Back and forth chance, quite a slow and steady game from both teams.
And this is Octane's second kill on the rotation as well. He's going to be looking for more, but he is just trying to soften up the push. And look at that. I mean, he has his entire team rotating through this back alley to come and help him out. This is a moment for LA Thieves. If you can break through on this hill, it's a 20-point game for the moment. They can set themselves apart.
From the bushes now into the fight. Octane can't get any more out of it. Does manage to get the one kill in the back. Here comes Kenny. Whoa, Accuracy finds another one. Lamar frying today. He had a tough day yesterday. Today's looking good.
Yeah, former teammates right there too. Accuracy and Kenny, no strangers of each other when it comes to champs time, but this has been a perfect hold so far from Seattle. Everything is covered. Accuracy is locking it down.
17 and 11. From the elder statesman here in the Call of Duty League. The first player to sign a contract, and he's keeping his boys alive and kicking here in Embassy. Still holding the back line down. Thieves finally punched through, but Seattle Surge, that lead is growing.
I mean, LA Thieves, they just straight up cannot touch this hill for a contest. They haven't even thought about it. It has been an impenetrable setup, and now Sid, the last man standing, 1 HP, all he needs. That was a perfect 60. That is Seattle taking the league, and again, right now, it is Accuracy, the man that is frying.
Surge holding it down. Kitchen complete. Now we go back to the middle of the map. We do the hard points one more time. The Thunder from down under now, 11 and 8. Starting to get things going as Seattle Surge chance. All they need to do is believe.
I mean, that's a good win, though, by Envoy, though. You don't want Pred to get a little bit too mixy in and around bottom bathrooms. And, well, now the gunfight up top. Everyone on Seattle starting to fall, and Mac is falling in line as well. Clean four-man wipe right there from LA. And, I mean, funnily enough for LA, P1 has been their best hill.
Great time already. 30 seconds remaining on this one. We do it all over again, friends. So where Sib is now, that low right-hand side of the minimap, Draza playing for him with his life. Protracted gunfight here. No one's winning it just yet. Octane in mid-map finding the kills, but still not a huge amount of time. Thieves, this is map control going their way. All those arrows towards Nu.
Yeah, this is about that spawn recognition as well. This is where Thieves are so on point, ready for the pressure to be coming in through the PD side of the map, and it'll be Mac in the back line, a couple players in the hallways, and Octane doesn't know what direction to look. It is everywhere Seattle are swarming from. Seattle are so clean on the roto. P2 is going to be theirs.
Oh, Kenny, no more out of that life. Over to Envoy. Accuracy again. Accuracy again. Octane trying to hold him back, but something is different about him today. 19 and 14, a 2-spree, and he's soaking the time.
I mean, look, it was the ARs for Seattle yesterday that were struggling. It is the ARs that have risen to the occasion so far on this map. A 50-point lead and then some. Seattle still in position, not just to collect ult, but they might be able to rotate as well. Sid's going to be thinking about the rotation while they are still getting so much time on P2.
Pred tags in all over the place. Final 20 seconds here on P2, and Pred flying forward. Can he get any more out of this one? Draza tagged up. That's good coverage. New hard point, though. Chance in the hands of Seattle Surge. Let's go for a listen in.
Getting on time. I'm getting time.
Okay. I have your gas, man.
I have stair block.
P1 anyone? I'm closing the doors.
I'm holding ladder, bro.
Watch. Okay.
I'm holding ladder only. You have my orange?
Yes. I'm playing for them. Right. Come on, I got one more in my gas stairs. Gas stairs on boy.
What do you got? I have ladder.
I put him orange too. He's still gas. Gas, one shot. Orange dead. Nice. Both sides. I'm one shot. Gas dead. Orange again. Orange last. Let's go orange Straza. Let's go orange Straza. Aim.
Okay.
I'm playing my spawners. He's just in the stairs.
Stair block.
There's plenty from PD. Have a ladder.
He's orange. Nice.
Nice. One stop office, guys.
Hey, Jim, I'm not peeking.
Carry your ladder.
One's flanking gas.
Okay, I'm playing for this
I have
guy.
gas down there.
Yeah, they're gonna be gas.
Gas down there.
I have your ladder.
Bottom orange dead. One more P1. That's dead. Nice. Let's go gas.
You have class CG?
I'm pushing at your holds.
I need a time.
Inu. Backdoor Inu. He's wrapping blocks.
Dead. Nice. Spawn on. Spawning holes, guys. Yes. I have H1. Play top.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting in the cubby.
Someone get top.
I will.
I still in P2. They're going to the back.
Coming back. Hold on.
They're going to the back.
What do you guys find, man?
Back dead.
I'm holding
H1. Nice, guys.
Back. Left side. Back.
P1 right now. One shot. Absolute backdoor, Mac.
Left side.
Fighting it back there.
Let's go. Someone look center.
Two center, guys.
I think H2, Mac.
Two center.
Hold my back.
Two center. Let's get all.
It is so easy to play when you have comms as clean and calm as that. Seattle Surge, they can think when they play everything is going right. They are dominating LA.
Insane level of composure. 30 seconds remaining. You could see the win here. Thieves got to get in. Accuracy holding the back line down. The kill still going their way. It's a break. The Los Angeles Thieves have the hard point. They're staying alive for now.
I mean, look, it's a 115-point game right now. LA Thieves have to go such a long way. And Mac, honestly, you got options. You could play for the extra kills. You can fight for the scrap and be annoying. And if you're frying like that, you might not get stopped.
Mac is smacking him. Over to the kitchen we go, and it's going to be 10 seconds for the win now. Seattle Surge somehow have turned it all around. Sib brought down in the kitchen. Mac on a spree still, going forward. Thieves with control. This hold has to be immaculate.
I mean, look, if Seattle could hold it for a full 60, maybe you're going to have LA say we can do it too. But honestly, it is 6 seconds away, and Seattle are taking map number 1, getting everybody in position. Pred's hitting you from up top.
Looking for the breach and clear. All angles covered. In comes Pred. Can he find one? No. Octane gets his first. Accuracy trying to get the trade. Here he comes. There it is. Accuracy's in. The break is on. Draza finds 2. Envoy keeps it alive. Over to Pred. Right back off spawn. In he goes. But no one in position to get the time yet. Seattle are playing this as safe as they can.
I think maybe Pred could have gone for the time, but he's trusting his teammates to get the kills. And there's Mac on the objective, locking it down. And Seattle Surge in dominant fashion take map number 1.
Well. That has certainly changed the state of affairs here in this lower bracket matchup. Seattle Surge coming out hot in map 1. Embassy, they claim it. They put their stamp on it in D-Chance, and with that level of composure, the pressure has never been higher for this roster this year. That is a wonderful sign of things to come.
That listening was genuinely impressive. I mean, there was not a single moment where everybody didn't know what was going on, no franticness in the comms. You had one good scream of dead when Sid popped the 2-piece, but outside of that, the directions were on point, very clear and concise, and that is just Seattle in the flow state, as clean as it gets. That is accuracy, the main slayer in the lobby, and to see stats like that from accuracy and Sib after the performance they had yesterday, that is a wonderful sign for the Surge.
Those boys definitely had a good night of sleep last night, that's for sure. But that listening, I want to keep going back to it, man. I mean, what do we hear them saying? We're hearing them calling out where they were, what they needed to be covering. If somebody had a missing position on the map, those angles were filled in. Seattle Surge with Swiss precision. Outstanding start to the series here with that Embassy. A look at the highlights. The LA Thieves chance one step behind every single hard point.
Well, I mean, actually, at the start of the game, LA Thieves were in a decent spot. Like, keeping away from time, they were being outslayed, but had a decent little lead. And as soon as you and Seattle take over that rotation top AC, and that's where Sib initially started popping up, they just never looked back. In complete control of the game from start to finish, every single player was providing it. Even Mac, you see in the moment, 14 and 20, maybe a little bit less than. He was picking it up towards the end as well. That is a perfectly played Embassy. And again, I know the hard points, very weird in this series. That was the first time we've seen LA Thieves play this on LAN since Major 2.
A long time ago in a tournament far, far away, the LA Thieves sorely need the bounce back in the upcoming Search and Destroy. Max, though, great series start out of him again with Sib. We saw them yesterday against the Atlanta FaZe. Was not a pretty sight whatsoever. However, those frowns slowly getting turned upside down as Seattle Surge. Lovely attendance here in Las Vegas. We'll see how they fare in the Search and Destroy. Passion certainly flowing.
And this is a super interesting dynamic as well, because I know certainly my expectations coming into the series, I have to imagine LA Thieves have the edge. Literal world champions on that side of the stage, but these are the only two teams that have stuck together through thick and thin from last year all the way to the end of this one. And Seattle right now rising to the occasion. The KDs look fantastic. The turnaround was there. I mean, that's just an incredibly played map number one. Have to imagine going to carry that through.
Sib's family in attendance here, cheering them on. Nerves certainly there. And when you think about these two roster chances, you're right, neither of them made a change. They believed in these squads from start to finish. Scary prospect again for the coaching staff, because if the LA Thieves don't win this entire tournament, Shane remains a dog.
Okay, so that is definitely the worst case scenario. You don't want that for Shane in the slightest, but also for either of these teams, whoever loses, we know how often roster changes occur. The ripple effects that could come through, absurd.
We'll get to that. But the Monster Energy pregame so far for Seattle Surge, ARs have got to have more impact today.
Covered that one.
Check. Win the square up on El Asilo control. We'll deal with that for map number 3, but the record's there, Chance. Solid for Seattle, solid for LA Thieves. Both teams won it yesterday. Going to be a very, very important map coming up. That's map number 3. First, though, Search and Destroy.
And, of course, we have to cover LA Thieves as well. Obviously, it's going to be a bounce back after map number 1 that they're going to be looking for. Embassy, not their preferred map, but their Monster Energy pregame that they're looking to do. Close out your situations. When they were playing on Embassy yesterday, they were time and time again against Toronto in good spots, unable to clutch. Some tough 1v1s going through with the Kenny versus Insight. Struggled just a little bit, but some beautiful news for LA. Envoy looked to be completely informed, making plays the entire time, the ultimate route man in the league. And if he was frying like yesterday, he can bring that into today. Going to be in a good spot, but obviously it's a bounce back that's necessary.
And the man on the screen there, Dylan Hannon, with his family in attendance as well. Can he have the same impact he had yesterday? We'll find out. Now it's time to get into that Search and Destroy. The fist bumps are done. You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to play. We go to El Asilo.
And we talked about some of the weirdness, I'd say, on the side of LA for map number 1. El Asilo S&D has been a very interesting map for these guys all year long. Statistically, if you ignore their map count on it for offensive defensive rates for First Bloods, LA have been on point. Everything has been clean, but the record isn't that great at 9-11 because of round 11s. It was almost like portion of the year that these guys were cursed on the map. Lately, though, 5-1 in their last 6. They have loved them some El Asilo. Just got to make sure you shake off those curses.
Here we go. First to 6 here in Search and Destroy. Attacking first, the LA Thieves. 1 bomb, 2 bomb sites. Good luck.
Kenny as well, YYing himself to victory. Always going to be slow in these initial rounds. No trophies, no dead silence, but funnily enough, Pred crept up the map, and just like that, gets your first blood.
Right back at it though, Kenny. Levels it up. 3v3 here in the round, just over a minute to play. We're going to rattle a couple of shots across the map here, waiting to see where that bomb's going. A seems to be the target. Mac, he's the watchman for now.
And you can see Mac is still sitting on a frag grenade as well. So they have the intel. No one's actually made it into the A site. But once they know the pressure's coming through, they have the utility, but they don't have a kill. Envoy finds the next one. Man advantage Thieves.
Still keeps it going. Man advantage Thieves now. Kenny now laying prone. Big tags out at Sib. Not enough to get the kill. Last man alive. Accuracy. He was a demon in the first map, but the Thieves, slow and steady, 1 kill at a time, take the round.
And I was expecting the setup to be the tack usage, right? We saw accuracy sitting on the nades towards the end. Mac had a frag grenade as well. didn't use it, ended up getting picked apart, and LA Thieves happy for it. That is a very clean round number 1.
Not often do you see pro players die with anything in their pockets. Typically the tacticals, the stun grenades, whereas a Semtex or a frag grenade, they get thrown early on, but saved. Not enough though. Kenny, 3 on the round. Great stuff from him.
Honestly, very simple. I mean, even for Pred to get the first blood, you're thinking that's great for Seattle. Gets traded out within 2 seconds. So Thieves, the teamwork always on point. And Kenny, obviously, very nice start at 3-0.
Round 2, Seattle Surge, their turn to now attack the bomb sites. And there we go. Lethal usage.
Great when you use
1-2 throw. It was Sib and Pred there. The assist lands. That's the kill. Great way to start the round.
Yeah, you have Kenny and Octane, though, very quick on the rotation all the way back to B. And, I mean, they're in prime position. You get 2 players up top. They're getting the stuns out as well. So they're ready for the push. And Sib gets caught just like that 3v3. That B site is going to be shut down. And A, Envoy has on lock.
That is brilliant from Envoy there. 2 so far. Kenny, Spree still going. Seattle Surge, all down to accuracy and Pred. Pred has dead silence, so he's moving around the inside of the map now silently on the hunt. Can he find himself a Kenny? Checks the wrong corner, might be able to find something in a moment, but for now, an awkward turn of events. 40 seconds to go. They don't have the bomb either. Oh, wow. I think Octane got both there at the end.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about the communication being on point. Kenny saw Pred down low, told Octane exactly where to look. So that's 2 rounds in a row where Pred just made quick work of, and that's not wall hacks. That is good teamwork.
That's fantastic teamwork. He's not cheating. Shut up. It's a world champion, boys and girls. All right, shh, everyone, round 3. Shh.
Level below pro, in my opinion.
He's a level below pro. Round 3. You're great, Vegas. Here we go. LA Thieves attacking again. Sprees across the board. 2 for Envoy, 3 for Kenny, 3 for Octane. Can they get to 6? That's where the cruise missile comes into play.
Keep in mind, it's also been 2 for 2 on first bloods for Seattle, completely unable to convert. So you have to imagine if these were able to get it, they're going to be in a fantastic spot. Envoy might get back down for a moment, but everything is under control. You know, there's pressure on the A bomb site. How are Thieves going to approach?
Whoa. Crossfire there. Kenny Pred trades it done. Whoa, it's a flurry of activity. Mac gets involved. 3v2. LA Thieves down a man.
And this is the first time you've had like a distinct advantage, and Draza gets caught as well. That's the big kill, should be the difference maker. And if you're Octane, you full send, he absolutely does. Seattle finally stabilized. They have been perfect on the first blood front. This time, though, the teammates are there, ready for the trades.
The trades. So important there for Seattle Surge. Your teammate gets killed, you kill the player that kills him, and so on and so forth. The domino effect, Seattle Surge come out on top, they get the round.
And now, in all honesty, you have Thieves that are going to need to get a different look. If you're getting picked apart in the first blood category, a little bit of luck on your side to get those first 2 rounds. Don't want things to spiral out of control, because Surge certainly still on point.
Good news for Seattle Surge. You ended all the sprees on the other side of the Thieves, so the dream of the cruise missile is now a distant one. Let's find out what happens now, though. Surge on attack again. Mac manages to dodge all of the utility thrown his way. Frag out. Not going to find anything. Will he check this bomb site? Envoy's down low as well.
No waste of time either. Mac straight in. Looks like he's going for the plant. So, yep, Seattle read the situation perfectly. Try to back cross it down. Pred get it down for him. And he gets another first blood.
That's a big one. Over to Dylan Hannon now trying to get the trade. Pred there in the stairwell. Here comes Envoy. Wins the fight. 3v3. With the bomb planted now, you're looking to try to get the defuse. Envoy once again gets himself number 2. Can he find number 3 as he is on a tear across El Asilo?
Yeah, he is moving too. Has the dead silence reset, has his teammates for the pinch. So you just want the trade. Oh. Can you get it? Yes, Octane now for the 2v1. And Mac, well, he evens up. 17 seconds left. Mac can get this win.
1v1, 15 seconds. It takes 7.5 to defuse the bomb. Mac gets it done. Defends the bomb site. The fake out on the kill cam, you name it. We saw it all. Great round out of Surge.
And Mac, for the past 2 years, has been one of the best bomb planters in the league. He gets it down instantly in that round. Gets it down for free, and he's left alive to make the big play and clutch the 1v2 after the fact. The Surge are just playing the situations as they are dealt to them. That bomb is open. They are not going to waste any time, and in spite of the Fnatic plays from Envoy, absolutely nothing. Nice little tie.
4 spree for Mac. 2 great rounds in a row. We're all tied up at 2, first to 6. The momentum shift is a brutal one. Mac now making his way across the map. Runs into trouble. Kenny and Envoy bring him down, first blood.
Might be a little bit of a overheat there. Mac feeling himself, and Tries to hit the full send. Unfortunate for the double chow, but now Pred has cleared out so much of the map, is completely behind enemy lines, and now an interesting situation at this point. You have to know LA Thieves, they're just all over the bottom side of the map.
They could be anywhere, though. They close the doors. They leave you guessing. And now Pred, dead silence finished, has to move quietly. Here's trouble. Suppressing fire from Kenny is going to make him rethink the play. Still down a man. This round's far from over.
And for a 3v4, I was going to say, you actually have Seattle in prime position. Good news, though, for LA. Envoy gets the trade. You maintain the man advantage. 35 seconds on the clock, though. Starting to run out of time.
3v3. Seattle, with accuracy and Pred, have pumped the brakes, waiting for the Thieves to commit to the bomb site. Lots of noise as they wait for anything. Pred finds himself a corner. Accuracy by Kegs. Here we go. Bomb down. Here's the breach and clear. Check the door. They've got pockets, though, still to throw at them. Oh, my word. It's a team kill from Octane. It's still a 2v1. 35 seconds to go.
Plenty of time. Just have to find that one free kill and try to get out of dodge.
Here we go. There's an aid. Beautiful
So
shots. Close. Expecting the reach out there. Massive damage. In comes Octane for the kill. And that's the round. Crisis averted, LA Thieves.
And I tell you, that is the difference that a bullet makes. If Pred gets that kill on Draza up top, that is a clutchable situation. But Octane delivers. Might have gotten a team kill, but clutches up towards the end, and he is 5-2. So his gunning has been hot so far on El Asilo. LA Thieves stop the bleeding, because again, first blood front, Seattle still have been picking them apart.
Very tough indeed. Sib's bounce back was fantastic in that round. Again, you see how lethal the teamwork is from both of these squads. You're fighting two players at any given time. Draza still on the donut. No kills on the round yet. Let's see if he can find something here on the push towards A. Trophy's going to slow that one down. Here's Mac as he's moving well. Envoy on the flag. Envoy gets two! Damage dealt in a Sib. That is surely the dagger on the round. LA Thieves, there's no way they lose this one.
Oh, they are hunting him down, and look at that play call. Absolutely run it then. Draza and Envoy hunting him down. No time wasted. And that is a confidence play in that moment. Draza dragging so much attention, so much focus on him, and a free two-piece from Envoy. Exactly how you write it down.
That's a huge win from Envoy as well. Not only does he do all of that without using dead silence, it's under the noise of his teammates' explosives being thrown at the Surge players. Great stuff, LA Thieves. They take a solid lead here in the Surge.
And that's, again, world champ play call, right? You're 0-4 on the donut cam, and you're making a play call like that. Draza not scared of many things at all, and now it might be a B hit as well off the rim. Seattle very quick to reposition. Question is, can Sid stay alive? There's no trophy over there. He's getting back down, and there you go. Johnson gets the first blood.
Damage in. Envoy staying alive. Here comes Pred. Checks it. Great trades once again. LA Thieves with the teamwork. 2v3. Slight advantage towards the Thieves.
You are forced to go towards B just because the bomb is down. Accuracy gets spotted on the flank, and, well, it's going to be him and Mac trying to work together. Mac may be getting sent in to try to find the kill, but right now you have LA Thieves all guns up, ready for the fight. Get the clearance, the bomb is going to go down.
The bomb will be planted at B for the first time on the map so far. A very different bomb site.
That's a nice spot.
They've got to cross over that open field. Octane has the corner covered perfectly.
What a nice spot.
There's no way they get past him. There you go. That's another round. Accuracy now on the 1v3. It is nigh on impossible. Thieves, map point.
I mean, they were struggling on the first blood front early on in this game. They've made the adjustments and now looking dominant on a map they love to play. Going deep into the playbook as well for Champs again. Great angles, no mistakes right now being made. The play calls for LA, they have been on point.
One more round's all they need. Easier said than done, though, at this level of play. Tension starting to set in. You did a great job, Surge, in that hard point. Can they find the bounce back? They need to pull off 4 straight rounds to win the map.
If you're Seattle, you have to be concerned about so many things. The round before, they just straight up ran at you, so maybe forced to be a little bit passive, trying to play out the round, but Octane is flying at you. LA again, no fear in their heart.
It's confidence in the sails. What a shot at range. Sam LaRue finds the first blood.
And you have Draza pushed up in position. LA are just trying to shove it down your throat, and they might be able to get it as well. Pred in a corner, and he gets hunted down. 3 versus 1, all up to Mac.
Mac, good luck. The Thieves bounce back with a vengeance there on El Asilo. Still, though, No real celebration chance. This series is far from over.
And that really felt like a statement map as well. Struggled to get the guns warm on Embassy, but then just ran it down on El Asilo. I mean, that is a confidence map right there for map number 2. But that being said, for the tied-up series, we saw sort of those keys earlier on of like what the expectation is going to be. Control likely to be the difference maker in this series.
Yeah, map 3 on its way, but for now, great looks there out of the LA Thieves in Search and Destroy. We will play Search and Destroy again in game number 5, but we have to go that far. But looking across at the stats, Octane, great work from him. Envoy as well. The flanks, the damage dealt in the moments you needed him the most. That's what was there in the Monster pregame, and he delivered.
I mean, really everybody, even like Drazah starts out 0-4, instant bounce back once he starts making those play calls. The First Blood front, Fred did a fantastic job early on. Couldn't convert it into anything. I mean, the game quite literally did open up with a couple different 3v4s for the LAD. So on cruise control on El Asilo, it is their happy place.
He won first 2, that was it. Well, El Asilo done. That is map number 2 here in our series complete. Potentially 3 more maps to go for these teams here in the entire 2023 season. El Asilo, Control coming up next. This is going to be a very important one. The absolute linchpin of the series. We'll find out what happens. But until then, quick commercial break on the other side of this. El Asilo, Control. Don't go too far, ladies and gentlemen. This is the CDL.
On the main stage, it's 1-1, and it's time to take care of y'all because you came out, you showed up to champs. So I'm gonna make sure y'all have one of the best experience out there. It is time for a giveaway, and once again, it's our Monster Energy Lucky Row, okay? So one lucky row in this venue is gonna walk away with this swag bag right here, okay? And we got some nice gifts in here. Who wants to be the lucky row? Wow! That's what I'm talking about. Oh man, I like the energy over here. But I'm gonna take care of y'all. I'm looking at you guys up here at the top. I gotta walk back here. Oh, that's a nice one right there. I gotta come back here. I'm gonna show y'all some love as well. The Monster Energy Lucky Row. Let's see. Oh, can I go up there? Let's go up here. Who wants it? Who wants it? Who wants it? You know what? I like this row right here. This is my lucky row. I got y'all. Let's pass these bags down all the way to the end right here. Give it up for one more time, everybody. I got a bunch of stuff in the back, all right? Everybody's gonna be winners if I can make it happen. Thank you. Keep passing them down. Keep passing them down. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
The Call of Duty Week is brought to you by Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the CDL, and the GMC Hummer EV pickup, the world's first all-electric super truck. Upgrade your game with the SCUF, the official controller of the Call of Duty Week.
Tied up 1-1 here in our first elimination bracket matchup, live from Las Vegas at the Thomas & Mack Center, and things are getting hot in here. I'm not even kidding. It's getting smoking. LA Thieves taking on Seattle Surge. We're all tied up. We go into control, even Steven's chance, and this is an incredibly important map in the series.
I mean, again, the ripple effects that this series has will literally like impact the CDL for years to come, because roster mania, always crazy. A top 8 placing, you have to imagine, is gonna have dire consequences. And tied up for the moment, the expectation is control is going to be the difference maker in this series. These guys are gonna be fiending for this win.
We touched on it a little bit at the start of the matchup, but potentially this series, you know, this team is going to be dead last. Who loses this one could change everything for roster mania. Who knows going into next year. Before we get to that, though, let's take a look at the match metrics. Overall, this season in control chance, both teams perfectly solid.
Well, absolutely an edge, though, for LA Thieves, right? Better on defense, better on offense, better KD, and a much better record. That being said, as far as El Asilo goes, it is a map that Seattle Surge are very happy to see in this series, but it is going to be a slugfest, and I think we might have answered our question in map number 1. If accuracy, and Sib are not shooting, they're going to get floored. This is a map where you need your ARs to perform. They were absolutely there on Embassy. They have to be ready on Asilo as well. You know, a guy like Octane is going to have a field day.
Control a very different game mode, but we stay on El Asilo. So don't forget those assault rifle players, long lines of sight. We need to see them find the kills at range. Allow the submachine guns to get in close and do the dirty work. Here we go. In map number 3, El Asilo Control. This one is to take the lead.
And again, fantastic record for both of these teams, even a slight edge to Seattle. They need it here, they need it now. It is weeks of preparation for this very moment. You have to be able to perform at the biggest stage in the biggest moment. Right now for these two teams, this is it.
LA Thieves will be attacking first. They will be capturing these zones or trying to work through the 30 lives of Surge on defense. Here we go. Kenny flying forward. Mac with a bit of covering fire, dealt with. There's the trade.
And really, the question is, where does LA Thieves want to approach? They have 2 players still effectively turtle up in spawn, and Kenny trying to hunt these players down, but that's only for the trade. He's in position, but pick up an AR, might not need it, does get dropped. And LA Thieves almost still hunting for Ghost. Very little pressure right now towards this B zone, and accuracy wipes you away.
Yeah, Octane is trying to help out there as Draza moving towards the power position, that big hill towards the top left-hand side of the mini-map. Over by A, though, Octane and Envoy doing a great job capturing A. They've got the first segment complete. The second one's on its way out. Here comes Sib. He's being suppressed, held down, taken care of. That's going to be a 3-man stack potentially by A, and that point is gone.
Yeah, ready for the flank as well. Accuracy shoots his gun just a little bit, and everybody turns around. So A zone under control completely, and Kenny, very nice start, by the way. 5 kills to his name. We'd love to see it for an SMG.
Yeah, great stuff. Well, the A zone's captured, 1 minute on the game clock added, 1:45 to go. Envoy now moving and grooving, finding the kills. Kenny and Draza in the feed. That's on the B. We now go. 2-man stack. Accuracy's been dealt with. Massive advantage for the Thieves.
Yeah, team shots on point. Everybody right now coming off spawn. Pred gonna be forced to try to make the big play. Able to get the first. Hasn't gotten traded out, but there it comes through. And just like that, LA Thieves, that is a cakewalk of a round number 1.
Wow. What a strong opening. Surge stunned on defense, and it's all smiles for the Thieves. They take the first.
I mean, they barely shot back. That was as easy as it gets. I mean, for how the game started, like, you think Seattle maybe a little bit of fight, but had nothing to offer them. One of the faster rounds I think we've seen on offense on this map all year long. That's as clean as it gets.
Nearly full sort of pacifist mode there from the Thieves. They captured both zones so quickly. I think 17 lives remaining for Surge. We have a tiebreaker scenario when it comes to that final round, but we might not have to worry about that the way things are going. Seattle Surge, now, they will be attacking. Let's see if they can't get on the board.
Hey, you had Envoy with his feet up, man. We went 0-1 and won the round without breaking a sweat at all. So Seattle, you have your work cut out for you. That is a struggle bus of a round number 1, and now you're sending Mac in for the kill for the next one. Gets one on Envoy. You got a little bit of pressure on Matt. Certainly, you're leaning towards that.
Oh, good teamwork already out of Surge. Great comms. Kenny, though, poops the party. There we have it. Kills keep going. Surge now get themselves on A. We stop the clock while they're capturing. Here's the contest. Envoy manages to save the point. Pred, though, still on a bit of a run. This could cause problems for the Thieves.
Yeah, playing for the kills, and right now trying to collect, waiting for his teammates to get near the zone, and so far everybody in prime position. But on the actual point, I was going to say the flanks are still available for LA, so lanes are being left open, and Envoy is doing drive-bys to kill you.
Gets them both. Kenny now with the cleanups. Time ticking away. 45 seconds, and the LA Thieves go up 2-0.
And you saw Pred, like, I mean, he's been pushed up deep in position, but he's playing for sort of these, like, cleanup kills. And right now, Seattle are just leaving lanes open. Now they're starting to collect, and the play is over towards B. They have an opportunity maybe to get 3 bodies on point, but for the moment, it is accuracy by himself on the objective, and it does not last for long.
Kenny assassinates him at great range there. The clock is now ticking again. 30 seconds remaining. Onto the point, Mac goes. Will they stack this one? Kenny is still behind enemy lines, still causing problems. He's spotted accuracy. Can't get any more kills. 3-man stack on B. This could be a good look for Surge. Got to survive one more string of kills, and the zone's there.
Yeah, Max living large on the hill, goes on a 3 spree while working the objective as well. The B zone captures go through, and finally, some life out of Seattle. Got a 4 spree right now for Pred as well. The capture A, it is so much more difficult to defend this one.
All right, it's a bit of a mosh pit. Envoy drives are finding kills. Mac on a 5, gets one more kill, gets a cruise missile. Just over a minute to play. And he's going to be dancing around what we call the gym down here. 20 lives for Surge on attack.
And right now, as long as these guys are at least having one player on the objective and stopping the clock, they're in a great position because LA are starting to run out of lives. So 2 ways that Seattle could win this round.
1 minute over, the clock to go. Draza holding it down. Kenny on the other side of the map finds his kills as well. Look at the mini-map. The halfway mark crossed over. Thieves in full control. Pred, though, from this position, could cause some damage.
And you have every single player on LA now starting to go on a spree. That's a 5 for Envoy. They were down 19-13 in the life count. Now you're tied up on that front, but there's 2 men down. This is the opportunity for Surge to start making moves.
Still got time. They've got to get Draza out of this spawn. They do. Now, the field is wide open. You might be able to make the run forward if you're Surge. 1 kill at a time. They've got to get things going. Envoy over towards the point. Takes care of Sib. Good hold now as again, the clock still ticks. 30 to go.
And Surge are just struggling to get pressure on this objective. They had a lot of time to work with, but now you can see the pressure's on. Only 25 to go, and I mean, players all over surrounding the A zone. But for Surge, still not stopping the clock. Finally, they get a player on it, but they're not getting the kills.
20 seconds, paused. Can accuracy save it? He does. The back line safe towards the front. Draza on the contest. Pred and accuracy kills. Pred again. The thunder from down under strikes from above. 10 lives left for Surge. They have to hold on. Halfway through the point. Second segment done. Kenny got to go big. That should be the round. It is. It is not over. Until it is over, Surge equalize.
And this has just been a weirdly paced Asilo, but Surge clutch up in the end. I mean, you had everybody just surrounding the zone, and there's a look at the 2 kills that got the job done. Pred, the beamer on point to win that gunfight up top tower. Efficient work towards the end. It took a couple tries. Surge got it done.
It's the good thing about control, you know, if you can be economical with the lives, you can throw bodies at the point. You can stay alive for a long time. That was a dicey one, though. If your life count gets expended, you lose the round as well. So, Surge now turn to defend again. LA Thieves so strong the first time round chance. Surely Lightning doesn't strike twice.
Yeah, you also had Envoy round 1, didn't get a single kill. They won it with ease. The next round he gets 10 and he couldn't get it done. But hey, that's a nice start. Those are clean shots, and that is 2 kills already in the feed. And similar to round 1, LA Thieves are trying to work the B zone first. Not easy to do, but they have all the pressure trying to do the hard zone first.
Great work there from Draza. The nade from downtown indirectly helps out. A starting, or B getting captured. A wide open. You've got options, though, if you are the LA Thieves.
Big wins.
Spinning plates right now. Envoy gets himself number 2. Kenny backs up onto the point again. The more players on point, the faster it captures. Thieves looking happy, and Draza now atop the mountain. Kills all going his way. That should be B done.
I mean, this B's just so easy. I mean, they're leaving one guy on the point just so they can try to look for extra kills and get in position. Envoy, by the way, is frying. Until Draza falls, you're going to be stuck in this spawn trap. This is horrific news right now for Seattle.
Draza keeping this flow of reinforcements at bay. Mac finds 2, though. That's good news. And they've managed to run past it. Drazah, though, still here in the deep recess of the map.
Well, funnily enough, he actually didn't spawn those players out. They spawned behind him, Cliff. So accuracy is being left by Seattle just to deal with Drazah, who's honestly just worried about the flank. But everybody else on Surge was able to move up the map. And Drazah, unfortunate for him, life ended up being useless to make any progress over towards A. So far, the defense for Surge holding strong, at least on the other zone.
Eyes on that minimap. You're seeing Surge push these players out as far as they can. Mac from inside the office. Can't quite get everything done. Drazah stays alive. Pred now looking to find the trade. No one's going to be there. Big work out of Drazah. Still making his way on towards A. Looks to get Mac again in the same life. Life count, though, chance not so bad. 17 for Surge on defense.
And, you know, long term, you got to get this player out of the tower as well. Kenny going to be doing a dance for his life, but he doesn't have too much help. You get the tower dive, and Sid, last man standing. You got to get this trade, and then you can get this A zone.
Still slow capture now. Here comes Drazah to back up. 2 players for the Thieves on A. Things are starting to get dicey. Damage dealt. Trades are done. No problem. Accuracy, the door slowly shut in his face. He has to push. Can't get it done. There's the stick. Accuracy somehow gets the kill. Trades are done, though. Second segment gone. You have to fly. Surge have got to get on this.
There's nothing you can do. LA again on offense. Impeccable work. The B zone, absolutely slight work. The opening break on point. Envoy gets to the zone, goes on a 5 spree, everything like clockwork. There was a moment where you get pushed back in your spawn. LA Thieves, nice swarm. You get the teamwork for the guy in the tower. I think they were team shotting almost every single kill that came through on that A zone. That is as clean as it gets on offense. Funnily enough, it has been an offensive shootout so far we have had on this map at Surge. They have had to work a lot harder to get that round win.
Map point, LA Thieves. They win this defending round. They're all good. We move on to the next one. However, Surge, can they find the special source on attack once again? Let's find out. Envoy still trying to defend the B zone. That seems to be where Surge are leaning.
And it's also going to be Drazah working the flank. So Seattle playing this incredibly slow. They're getting these initial kills, but not easy to convert when the swarm is coming. And they might be reading the flank. I don't know if accuracy actually spots him. I think he did. So your intel right now is actually on point. Accuracy just in the perfect spot to make these reads, and Seattle Surge, now the pressure's on B.
Oh, they try to stabilize. Kenny, though, is still moving and grooving. Mac keeps them safe. Nice 2-piece. That's going to be a massive moment now for Seattle Surge to capture B. Second segment done. We saved that progress. Can they close it out?
I mean, this is just going to be clean. Both of these teams off the opening breaks, their strats have been on point to work this B zone. That is another instant success. And offense right now is just looking crazy.
That's B gone. That is over 2 minutes to play with an accuracy. Oh, can't stay alive. Good trades. Mac once again, a 4 spree. Teekman, the boys alive. Over towards the A point. 2 players on it. They've got the reinforcements in lock. Sib, this might be the round. We could be going to the final.
I mean, this is just unreal. I mean, this is going to be another offensive round. And Mac, by the way, I mean, he's not going to find any extra kills towards the end, but he'll be thinking about a cruise. I mean, these rounds have been clinically absurd. I don't know who's drawing defense for this final round, but I'm like 4 stacking B at this point. Because both teams have just been walking through you.
It comes down to kills. Both teams have won their offensive rounds, so all segments captured. Quick maths. The team with the most kills will get defense.
And Sid right now is getting outslayed. Yeah, Sid has been getting outslayed like crazy, so I think Surge, there's going to be a guaranteed offense for the final round. 200 IQ.
Was this all part of the plan?
It was absolutely not part of the plan. But you will take it.
That guy will take it. Big Surge fan right there. Let's go. Final round.
But you just need to see an adjustment on defense. Like, you have to be so much more concerned about this B zone. So Octane's just going to go and live on the top AC tower and try to just get the intel to stave off all this pressure. But him and Envoy, it's not easy work. Those are great shots coming through. And no surprise here, Surge are again working B.
Under the watchful eye of accuracy, the young guns flight forward. Kenny, though, finds at least one. Envoy right into the jaws of the fight. And Civ can't make it a 5th.
There you go.
Great work there from the LA Thieves. Defensively hold. Eyes on A.
Yeah, much cleaner on defense this time. The opening break more on point. You get the extra kills to come your way. And now you can play it like the normal round of a CeeLo. So the first time in a long time, the team on defense might actually have the edge.
Less than a minute on the game clock. Trades are there. Seattle Surge being pushed deeper and deeper towards the right-hand side of the map. Pred fighting with everything he's got to try to get out of here. Dead silence. Here's the run forward. Thieves still trying to hold it together.
Yeah, he has found his home as well. Up the top tower, there's the first kill. And now his job is to get the intel and do all the damage he can leaving his boys on the point, but Mac is by himself, so he's gonna get traded. Seattle have struggled just a little bit getting the complete swarm on A.
Kenny, great work. On the point, Kenny finds two. That's huge. Big trades though again. Now we go, the final few moments, 30 seconds remain. Civ with a submachine gun in hand, cutting his way through El Asilo. 25 to go.
And they're still leaning towards A. I mean, Octane has been a rock on that top AC unit, so you're working the A zone. Gotta make sure you get some trades, but it's Envoy that delivers. It is Mac again by himself on the hill. Doesn't have too much help and just gets gunned down. LA Thieves on point on defense.
Thieves might have enough pressure to keep him off the point. 15 seconds to go. Time's ticking. Can Pred get in there? Finds the first. Second, gets it. Enough space to get on it. It's over now to Civ. Octane heavily damaged. There's 10 seconds remaining on the round. You get the kill, you may as well have won it.
Oh, Accuracy made it to the tower, so this is good news, but there's the bad. Draws it from the top rope there to shut you down. Surge have nowhere to go. They lose the gunfight towards B, and outside of desperation from Mac, they're gonna lose this game.
Mac's in. Kenny got a kill him. Gets it. Point four. Still alive. It ain't over yet. Accuracy's there. Gunny up from Octane. Tags are in. The kill there. Envoy from up high. Has to find it though. Surge, stay alive. And that, the A zone captured. 1 minute to play.
Hit the reset, you gotta regain. Both of these teams need to stay calm. Either one of them could lose on lives as well. 50 seconds to go. You have the setup right now on defense from everyone on LA in prime position.
Breathe the fire out of your lungs and try to remember the defensive setup you've got. Thieves set up here for the good. 8 lives for Seattle Surge to throw at this last-ditch attempt on El Asilo. Accuracy with a big win. Draza on the flank. Draza on the flank. Draza gets 2. Max stays alive. Over to Envoy. The Surge are in.
It's Pred and Mac. It is Pred and Mac working together. Octane, it's only for the damage. Pred still alive, and you get the trade.
Seattle Surge are on the point. The capture now. Mac starting to light things up. It's a 5. All 3 are on the point. That should be it. Can Kenny get it going? Here comes the pressure. Last hit from the Thieves. They've got to go. They have to fly. Envoy gets 1. Mac holds it down. Surge, get it done. We knew El Asilo was going to be an important map in the series. We had no idea it was going to end like that.
Welcome to Call of Duty Champs. How do you do? Surge with all the momentum. Point 4 was all they needed to work the A zone and potential devastation on the other side of the stage.
The most important map in the series. Seattle Surge have now put themselves on match point. LA Thieves need to win 2 to stay alive in the tournament.
And let's be very clear about why Control is going to be the swing mode when these two teams are playing each other. The next map that we have, as Toronto fans rejoice in Canada for the cheers taking place, you just have that swing mode. It is such a massive advantage. We can dig into it later. Right now, we got some replays. They're going to be lit.
The final few moments here. 0.4 on the game clock. The buzzer beater there. Accuracy gets in. Envoy, unfortunately, unable to get this kill. Octane with 2 in the feed. The reinforcements as Mackenzie Melts does it again. What a tough year he's had, Chance. He's turning it all around right here and now.
And honestly, I think even just looking at the objective kills, I know Envoy was lighting it up, but Max started to deliver on the point. But after the heroics towards the A zone, it turned into Gunny over towards B as well, because LA Thieves were getting the initial kills. You had Draza on the flank, and even after he picks up 2, it is Pred and Mac that were left by themselves in an impossible situation, and then they just flipped the switch on the Gunny. I mean, this is an absurd situation that they were in, but they're shooting like that. They absolutely got it done.
Unbelievable. And this moment from Octane. Here comes Mac again. That last play, just to help seal it. Somehow takes care of Draza too. At top B, you can see it. 3 players on the point, all 4. Seattle knew what they were doing. That's the composure we heard in that listening. The comms are so fantastic. They've managed to pull it out there, and somehow somehow won that map.
I mean, that is an absolutely godlike performance on Control. That is a vibe killer, a momentum swinger, an electric for a reason. But we're going to take a look at the scoreboard, and it is the objective kills that I'm going to be focused on, because even in that final round alone, I think Mac was able to get you 5, maybe 6 while he was on the point. Mac had 21 kills on offense, 10 of which were on the objective. That is electric work out of the objective mastermind. And for all the criticism he has gotten, 28 kills as well. That is a ridiculous performance. Welcome to COD Champs.
How about that for a Mac moment? 28 and 21 overall. Now back towards the series we go to Mercado for Hardpoint once again. Seattle Surge, match point.
And for the Embassy Hardpoint for LA Thieves on land, they haven't played it since Major 2. For Mercado Hardpoint for Seattle Surge, nearly their auto veto all year long. They've only played it 5 times, and they haven't played this map in 4 months. Online or on land, it has been such a long look. Funnily enough, though, one of the wins Seattle have on this map was against the LA Thieves.
Well, the plot thickens here in Las Vegas. Never tell him the odds. He's the Iceman on screen. He and the boys keep their composure. They somehow pull that one away. Now, chances we do go to a Game 5. Fortress, search and destroy, the showdown.
Flip a coin.
Well, we're in the right city for that. A moment now to compose themselves once again. For the LA Thieves, listening to Coach Cap, world champion on that side of the stage. For Seattle Surge, just try to get the nerves back down, the adrenaline pumping. After that one, confidence though. This team has come so close to success throughout the year. 1 or 2 moments go against them, and you never know, they could be champions. Here in the MW2 season, is this the turnaround for them? Last chance for the LA Thieves.
And I mean, this is the type of series that just tests your resolve. We know LA Thieves incredibly capable of rising to the occasion, of bouncing back. You know how difficult they are to put down, but Seattle Surge, they have set themselves up. 1 map away, they continue their journey. LA Thieves, desperate. They need this Mercado.
Last chance for the Thieves. Strong record for them. The Seattle Surge, they don't get a lot of reps on this one in match play. Doesn't mean they're not well versed in it from practice. But none of that may matter, Chance. There's something about champs. There's something about the magic in the air here in Vegas. 1 more map for Seattle, and they move on to the tournament.
Oh, Seattle starting on the good side as well. Advantage on the rotation, but that's a long-term battle. In the short term, looking for maybe a little bit of that P1 time, and Mac is there to strike again. Gets the first 2 kills, is right now Surge trying to help these players down, but look at what's happened. Kenny's actually slipped the net, gotten through, and just like that, LA Thieves have at least flipped the spawn, so they didn't get any of the kills, but now in position long-term, and they're even getting that P1 time.
So that bottom side of the minimap, that's what we're battling for now. Thieves back at it. Fred. Woof. What a win that was. 5 seconds go to the LA Thieves off the opening fight. There's 20 remaining on this hard point. It's going to move to the bottom side of the map towards the cantina. Kenneth Williams gets 2.
And this is what we saw on the Embassy, where off the break, Surge actually did a much better job in the slaying category. Dropped the ball in the objective. You just had a nearly perfect opening break in terms of kills for Seattle. They've now lost the spawns. They do not have the lead in a very difficult situation. LA Thieves, one of the best teams in the game, and holding down P2, but it's only 2 players nearby for the moment.
Octane finding kills on the outside of the hardpoint fight here, just trying to make sure Seattle don't get close. Here comes the hit. Sip from up high. Draws a pinned, but not taken care of just yet. LA Thieves once again, superb hold. Here comes Surge.
Yeah, they've opened up the back alley. Now they're getting ready for the hit. A couple kills go their way. They get at least one of the trades, but it's accuracy and Civ. Last one standing. They get the close spawns, but a long way to go.
Civ up close and personal. Here comes Kenny. Great hold once again. The Thieves. It is nearly watertight downstairs of the cantina. 20 seconds to go here, and they're looking to get it all. Comms from Kenny. He knows he's upstairs, reads the bottom play. Final 15 on the point. Thieves are getting it all.
Yeah, it answers the question about the bounce back and the resolve for the LA Thieves. Literally perfection on the first 2 hills. Now you got Draza in prime position to try to break this down. He is by himself, but there's an opportunity to make a big play.
Here we go, Draza, big trouble. Cleaned up. Envoy now on the flank, trying to get forward. Seattle Surge, they were starving for points. Now they've finally got themselves into tin. Can they hold on?
And they've also read this as well. Pred is completely out of this play. He is nowhere to be found, and you just walk straight into the hill. Pred irrelevant in this moment. An instant break for the Thieves.
Magnificent coercion. Oh, we're in. Envoy, can you stay alive? Information passed over. Seattle now trying to bounce back, get in this one. Envoy versus Accuracy. Accuracy flies in, nearly gets 2. Mac with the immediate trades, draws the last man standing, and once again, the Thieves with the time.
I'll be playing him like a fiddle. This is not even close. This is a smoke show. That is a perfect 3 hills. You had Surge with the full setup on this P3, and they managed to get 7 seconds off of it. This is destructive. Talk about a way to get some momentum back.
I mean, this is where the stats certainly come into play. LA Thieves a lot more proficient on this map. You weren't hoping for this one, Seattle. We might be looking at that map 5 sooner rather than later. Let's see what Surge can do. Keep it going. Octane, big wins once again. Into the barbershop now, the smallest hardpoint, maybe in COD history. Let's see how the ARs fare.
I mean, you need to get this hold as well, and right now, it is just gonna be straight through the front. You had 1 gun forward, and you have Thieves walking straight to the hill, but you get the trades. Accuracy stays alive. You get the nice little wipe, and Surge finally collecting a good chunk of time.
Some machine gun players rejoice in this tiny space. Accuracy, though, far forward. Can he keep the members of the Thieves at bay? Here comes Kenny. Big win. Accuracy keeps that part of the map safe and sound. Towards the front we now go. Pred, guns up, ready for 3. Gets 1. Here comes a second. Tags are there. The teamwork on. Oh, Octane manages to take care of nearly everyone as Draza there with a quick team kill. Over to LaRue. Gets in as Lamar gone. Hard point break. Surge are in.
Yeah, now you have Mac again. Opportunity to make the big play. He's up top. There's number 1, and now his teammates are nearby. Again, near the objective. Mac, this is where he is completely on point. You need his teammates to get the trades, though. Pred for the first, has the comms for the second, and the third is a team kill. Surge, they are working on this comeback.
Another team kill, but it's not over yet. Here come Kenny and Octane towards the point. Over to Sid. Last man in for Surge. Reinforcements coming on through. No one in the time yet. A Seattle Surge, they're starting to feel the pressure here, Chance. LA Thieves have come out swinging on Mikado.
Oh, that's a nice 2-piece for Mac as well. Setting yourselves up for the trades. There they roll through. Now you step foot on time, and you got Accuracy reading the spawns. Octane, interesting timing. Doesn't make a difference. He's going to fall, and Surge right now channeled 2 back-to-back hills. They are working on this game.
Slowly but surely, all these grains of sand will build up to a mountain. Draza with 2 in the feed. 20 seconds on the point remaining. Pred staying alive. What a win that was. Final 15 here on the courtyard of Tin. We go back to the bottom side of the map. We go to the cantina, but this time we're upstairs.
And this is an important moment for LA Thieves to stop the bleeding, because this is a nearly tied up game after all is said and done. Just want that dub. And right now, Surge, they're working the pinch. Couple players through the tunnel. Trades coming through. Pred cannot find the timing. LA Thieves look like they might be singing sweet for a moment. It's Accuracy now leading the charge.
That's the Thieves compound once again. Hold it down. Accuracy on the back line. Looking for the nades. Upstairs, though, all safe and sound. Here comes Draza. Can't get any more out of that one as Octane taking care of spawns up close. No one too close, though, into the point. Finally, Accuracy's in. Trophy system sadly blows up in his face. That might hurt in the long run.
I mean, he's making plays, though. It's the break for the moment. It's the 50-50 fight after the fact, but LA Thieves rip your heart out, take it over. And they're going to get those final 30 seconds free and clear. Meanwhile, Kenny trying to be the cutoff man. Attempting to set yourselves up on rotation, and he's slowing down these players enough. Now he's got help on new by Draza. So you have Thieves stopping the bleeding. Nice little lead on point on the rotation as well. Accuracy, though, shuts it down. Surge back in hand.
Thieves are in a full control towards this next hard point, but so far so good on Mikado. Let's have a quick listen in and see how they break the hill.
I'm here with you. We're tripling right. You guys go. You guys go. Zig. I'm playing through right. Close.
Nice, good job. Missing one.
In closet. Really weak. Closet. One can be P2. Zig, one shot. I'm coming left you. Nice job. How many on yours left? All you left. All left.
Get the top. Cars and Zig.
Hey, we're double shooting right.
Cars and Zig.
Hey, I need him back left. We're double shooting right.
Spawn mid. I'm
That's open. He's one more. I'm absolute.
Enter.
I'm one shot, bro. He's on RV. Top RV, I think.
RV.
He's looking for you. Hard challenge you. Close up.
I am Zig truck.
That's fine.
I spawned to PJ, bro. Let me
Hey, I'm playing through back left then.
Double gate, I got one. Or only one gate. Another one gate. Gate weak.
I don't see him left.
I'm playing the mid with that. I do.
Dead. They're both ult. Listen, Zig to P2, other guys ult. Zig to P2, other guys ult.
I got it.
Do we go Zig P2?
RV, bro. I'm one shot.
L? Let's gotta put a Zig.
Dark corner, Zach. Dark corner, Zach.
Yeah, one shot.
Dark corner.
One shot, yellow van.
There's two yellow van. Just live still. Live still.
That's fine.
Go ahead, share.
I spawned out. Player kills. One time. Hold on, give me a second.
RV.
Hold on, one shot. Look at the RV spawn.
Mildly frantic, the LA Thieves playing for their lives here at Champs. So far, Chance, the gunfight's going the way of Surge, but Thieves still with the time.
And these are the most important gunfights as well. This is a rotation that could decide the game. LA Thieves in firm control, a force free from Drazah, and they are frying right now. Last time P2 was perfect for LA. If they do it again, they win the game.
This could be it. The bottom side of the Cantina one more time here on Mikado, looking to fight their way into the game 5. Thieves need it. Surge with the break and the time would help out. Octane with the back alleyway covered. Towards the front we now go. Kenny can't get any more. Mac punches a hole. Accuracy helps out. Pred's got the back alley. Can't do it. Last man Envoy. Last man Envoy. Here comes Surge. That's the break and they're in.
They stayed alive in this game. A difficult break, but they made it happen. Now you have to hold LA Thieves, the best team in the game at breaking down P2. Now it's their turn.
The back alley, they're going to fly. Kenny draws her Envoy shoulder to shoulder. Brothers in arms. Over towards the point we now go. Accuracy up close and personal with a sub. Can he get any out of it? Finds one from the hip. Hard point taken care of. Upstairs is Drazah. He's got to try to get in there. 20 seconds would be great here, Chance. Top side of the map, we go after this. And that is where Surge are already set up.
Look, that's big for the final 15 seconds, but LA Thieves for making sure they got it. We again go to this Tin Hill. LA Thieves, it was a cakewalk the first time around to break this one down. Now Seattle getting the cutoff kills. It is another situation. They get the full setup. This is what they want.
250 is the finish line here in Hardpoint. Thieves need it. Hardpoint's up. Surge are in. All angles covered. Kenny and Drazah on the back. Father-son duo, in they go. Accuracy and Sib find the kills. Sib's upstairs. You're still soaking this time. Seattle Surge.
Mercado, that map of swings. Surge locking it down. Another 2 in a row. Still a long way to go, but perfect on Tin so far. LA Thieves setting up for maybe one more attack. It's only 2 players nearby.
Next hit. Sib reads them. Pret guns them. Sib finds another. It's 3 in the spree.
All right, it is going to be a near tied up game going into new. LA Thieves are turtled up around Barbershop, and they are getting picked apart. Pred working through the back alley. Thieves, you put them in a corner.
To the Barbershop we now go. The final few seconds of Tin clock by. Our reigning world champions, the LA Thieves. Can they hold on to this one? 250, here it comes.
They have trapped them in a corner, and now it's about to break them down. Work through the back alley, but Octane and Envoy deliver. They have held off the first push.
First push done. Drazah from the front line. Can he get any more out of it? No, Accuracy now bringing the fight closer. He's got to get going. Envoy soaking. Soaking bullets more like Kenny on the flank. Nails it. Final 10. Thieves may have done it. They have forced the final map. And for one of these teams, the final map of the season. Here we go into Fortress. Search and destroy. Game 5.
Friday a chance. Would you have it any other way? If there wasn't enough pressure at the start of this series for these 2 teams, it is now at an all-time high. Loser of Outbacker Fortress S&D, top 8. Winner continues to play. A back-and-forth battle we have had in this series. The resolve of both of these teams has absolutely been tested. So far, both of them have risen.
Last map for one of these teams here in the year, and it is going to be a banger. What a Mikado that was, though. Surge, credit to them. The comeback was there, inch by inch. They fought their way back into it. But in the end, just a little too much. The Barbershop, a close call indeed. It was the tightest shave you could have asked for there. The LA Thieves, they buy it. Back and forth we have gone, 6-2, LSCLO Chance, but Fortress is such a different beast. Why is this map such a coin toss?
I mean, look, it's also been, I feel like, a long time since these 2 guys have, like, properly grinded it out. So, I mean, it is just close quarters combat. And honestly, one of the slower S&D maps typically that we have in spite of its size. Perfect square up map for map 5.
It's going to be an absolute treat, ladies and gentlemen. The final map of this series, the final map for one of these teams, is coming up after this commercial break. Don't go too far. Game 5, Seattle Surge, the LA Thieves. This is CDL.
The Call of Duty League is brought to you by Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the CDL. The CDL is brought to you by your favorite Orange Bandicoot. Pre-order Crash Team Rumble today, available June 20th.
Game 5 to start the day off here at the Thomas & Mack Center live from Las Vegas as the first of our elimination matchups has gone the distance. One of our teams goes home after this. We play one game of Search and Destroy. Dreams are crushed and the other team advances onwards. But what a den of demons we have here at Champs. Championship Weekend 2023. The Friday has been a delight so far, mate. And it's only the first game of the day. Can't wait to get through the rest of this one. But for now, Seattle Surge, LA Thieves, last hopes.
It is as spicy as it gets in the fact that it is Albagro Fortress that we have for the map 5. It is as interesting as a map between these two teams that you are going to see. Neither of them have been hyper successful on this map. I know initially on the side of Seattle, their only game plan was set Pred and pray he gets the first blood and try to convert. I know on the side of LA Thieves, they have struggled with converting their rounds even when they're finding those first bloods. Both of these teams will be tested. How much work have you put in the meantime? How prepared are you for this map 5?
Your entire year comes down to this map 5. For the LA Thieves, our reigning world champs, keeps the dreams alive of going back to back. No team has done it before. For Seattle Surge, it's been a year of tragedy and drama and difficulty. For them to keep it alive here, what a way to do it. Here we go.
And I think Pred and Envoy are going to be those two players to watch, the playmakers on the map. I know Mac will be getting Nixie as well. Successful if you get this bomb down over towards A. That's where LA Thieves are going to be leading, but already the hit down low. It is Pred and Mac again working together, trying to apply that pressure, but it's Envoy for the first blood.
First blood. Envoy, second. Explosive opener for the round for him. That bomb still in the hands of his teammates as Drazah finds another one, all down to Sib here in round 1.
Yeah, Seattle try to get aggressive without the trophies, but it is Envoy picking you apart. That is what he is there for. The Darks Prince with a perfect round 1.
Three there for Dylan Hannon. All it's going to take is 6 rounds. And that will feel a lot longer for these players. Here we go into the second. We swap sides. Can the Thieves keep it going as they did on El Asilo?
I was going to say, keep in mind on that Asilo, their play calls were on point. Once they started to be aggressive, they were just running at Seattle. Cheeky nade spot as well. Not going to find anything. You see Pred has put himself in a nice little corner. He's waiting for the jump up spots. And Envoy spotting dead silence. He's going to make a play.
Silently moving across the map right now, but he has been red. Pred is in position for it.
Interesting.
And that dead silence is going to amount to not a whole lot. Pred there, watching that jump up. Envoy can't make a move happen.
You got Drazah watching the cross towards the A site, so they know right now for LA Thieves that there's no action, no one moving on the map, no flanks coming through. Seattle are going to be forced to make a play towards A, but you see right now the stack coming through on close, but Drazah's going to get picked. So first blood already for Seattle. Now you made your move towards the bomb.
Mac now trying to take control of the bomb site. He has the bomb in hand. Can he get the plant? Sib stays alive on the top side of the fortress. Kenny wins a big fight. That's the bomb carrier down. It is all down to Kenny though. Kenny, can he find any more kills here? Pressure! And the re-challenge from Sib.
Perfectly played, no mistakes made. You read the flank of Envoy. Again, he will be the playmaker. If you don't identify where he's going to be, he will pick you apart. Sib there to shut him down and gets the final kill on the round. 2 for 2 on offense. Back and forth.
Round 3, here we go. Final few moments to decide the play call. Both teams very adept at that mid-round adjustment. Trophies and dead silence at play here. Here comes the opening throw. The salvos will amount to nothing. Nearly empty pockets across the board.
Well, here's the move. Going up top, Drazah, the question is, what kind of timing can he get if Pred makes the first move? And they know where Kenny is. He closes the door. By the way, the bomb has already been planted. LA Thieves quick to get that down.
Yep, retake now from Seattle Surge. 35 seconds, that bomb goes boom, and the LA Thieves are up in the rounds. Here's the nades, Drazah, holding them back. He's going to be in a position to try to jump on this one. Seattle Surge, man on the bomb. Not enough to get the defuse. Kenny finds one, Drazah the second. All down to Sib. Back at it we go. Thieves with the round.
They get the bomb down for free. They get in prime position in another offensive round. No one able to break the mold, but for LA Thieves, that just felt too easy. No pressure on the site. Didn't hear a lot of nades rolling through. Clean and efficient work that Chow's right now on point.
And you saw that final feed. All 4 members of the LA Thieves involved in the fight. Perfect post-plant position. They get the bomb down, they dictated the play. Surge, no hope in that round.
Now the question is who can mix it up on defense first. LA Thieves maybe a bit more of an aggressive stack, just ready to defend that A zone. Not going to be your bomb carrier. Patient before he tries to get it down. Clearing out open. There you go. Jumping on it. Trophy down. Pred in position. Seattle setting up for the kill.
Yep, that's a bomb plant. No questions asked. Unless anything crazy happens. There's the nades over the top, but that's all good. The back line, no, this is where the fight's taking place. Civ gets his first. Over to accuracy. Jump check. Spots him out. Draza, though, a little too hot on the trigger. Finds the kill, 35 to go.
And now Seattle a turtle, so Pred, when he knows you're going to have the turtle, plays aggressive and makes the play. You got the man advantage, at least one flank coming through.
30 seconds. Draza's made it on towards the side. Will he be able to make something happen here? Has to clear out every possible angle. Pred, what a win! Octane's there to back him up. Making something happen on the back line, it's Civ. Trying to defend it, damage dealt. Seattle with the immediate rebuttal.
And another offensive round. At that time, LA Thieves trying to put the pressure on the flank, but the teamwork was there. Civ and accuracy working together on the backside, making sure to get the trades. And then the big kill in my mind was Pred. When you know at least one guy's going on the flank, he hits the go button, kills Kenny, and you can clear out the front. So much easier to breathe when you know what direction to look.
Dead silence there, ready and willing for accuracy. The other side, the trophy's at play now. Trades opening the round with a bang. Octane holding that cross towards the middle of the map. The stun check tells him players are there.
And he is so aggressive. Pred's gonna spot him though, so if Octane's pushed up this far, Seattle, I mean, they've been forced back over towards this B zone, and Octane right now has everything covered. It is rare you see a setup like this in S&D.
He'll say, I have both open and closed from here. That position on the awning is massive. Accuracy knows. Don't let him through. The A-bomb site is wide open, though, and that's a problem. As is Pred, though. Huge damage dealt. Here comes the rest of Surge, looking to finish what he started.
They haven't killed him yet, though. And he makes the read, but accuracy wins the gunfight. The bomb is planted. Kenny evens up the odds, got a 2v2.
2v2. Here comes Pred. Pred takes control of the site. Can Envoy be the hero for the LA Thieves in this round? Will Pred gets 2? Seattle Surge with the clean retake in the 2v2. They've got some time. Uh-oh. Here he goes. Oh, come on, Pred! He was trying to, you know. All right. Either way, Seattle get the round.
Hey, boy, shoots real straight, though. Don't need to muscle up with a gunny like that. And again, the reads were on point. I mean, that is LA Thieves. That is a custom-built, like, setup that you have for that 3v3. Pred does a perfect job of not getting caught by Octane, getting the intel, sending in his teammates for the kill, and they deliver after the fact. Make no mistake, that is a massive round. The first on defense we've seen.
Fast one from Octane, snipes up. The timing on that is unbelievable. The timing on this is fantastic! Mac gets smacked out of the round.
Pred, same angle though. Pred has played it before, he has done the homework, and the spot pays off. Might be the last time he can use that one, but he got the use out of it that he needed. 3 versus 3, and again, not a lot of pressure. They're gonna get this ball down for free, but again, Octane picking players apart. Accuracy for the 1v3.
What an adaptation from the Thieves! 2 massive snipes from Octane. The first blood and the second, a small victory lap now for the LA Thieves. Let Kenny get that trophy back. The crowd is shouting and calling for pull-ups here in Vegas. Kenny, he's not going to, he's going to defuse the bomb. This is far from over, guys. It is 3-3.
It's one of those moments. I want to hear the player comms afterwards and see what they're talking about, see if they know what's going on. But at his back-to-back rounds on defense, you have Seattle, they make the call. You have LA Thieves responding in kind. Beautiful shots coming out of Octane there in the search and destroy. First one on point sets you up. You take down Mac, the bomb carrier, you're feeling great. The second one, absolutely singing sweet. Tied up game. Now Thieves back with a bomb on hand. Accuracy just crossed out quick. You have Surge jumping out, trying to be aggressive, and you get gunned down.
Oh boy, what an opener that was. Simple magic from the LA Thieves, and now Drazah at range with the AR. He's got watchful eyes over the A bomb site. Sib and Pred, what do they do from here?
Oh, they're making the call. Are they going to wrap this over towards B or just look for the kills? Drazah's job right now is just do not die. His teammates are going to be the ones making the play. Cross has been covered. Look for the kill. Sib trying to cross, and Envoy might get traded. It's a 3 versus 1, and Sib, the door's been open, and that round has been shut. Seattle trying to get aggressive, and they instantly got punished.
What an opening break. That was sensational. Envoy got 3 kills in the round. Kenny with the final one there. A brilliant turn from the LA Thieves. Momentum shift. Surge has to change something.
Yeah, Envoy snapping as well to get those first 2 kills. He's had a couple solid rounds here in this game number 5. The end of the year for one of these teams. Advantage LA.
2 more rounds, LA. Seattle with a bomb towards A. Drazah v Pred. We'll find out who wins this one in a moment. It is Nerves of Steel. And right now, solid aim.
Oh, that's instant reposition. Both these players, timing on the chow, they were ready for everything. The bomb, though, again, going to be planted. And Matt, not able to stay alive, but he did his job. He got the bomb down.
Massive work from accuracy on the bang through the door there. The bullet penetration enough to finish the job. Kenny with an aid. Oh my! Surge right back alive. There was the change. Ruthless aggression.
I mean, that is quite literally the Seattle Surge special. Matt gets sent into death. He gets the bomb down. You had 3 different players that were going for the chow. He might get dropped, but every single one of his teammates had his back. Accuracy finds a kill. Sib finds a kill. Pred finds a kill in instant order. That is the basic strat from Seattle, executed to perfection. Tied up game.
4-4 here in game 5. Opening hit from the LA Thieves. Once again, over towards the A bomb site we go. What looks do we see here?
Oh, there's gonna be a stack. This is Seattle. They're gonna jump on this. They do not want this bomb to get planted. First kill gone, second kill gone. 4 versus 2. How about that timing?
Here comes the emergency tourniquet here from Kenny. Can he stop the bleeding? No, he can't. Pred gets another. Sib now flying in. Drazah finds 1. Damage dealt. Everyone's taking tags. Drazah finds 2. 2v1. But from behind, Seattle stay alive. Match point.
One more round for Seattle, and they devastate the world champions. Looking to kill the roster and take the top dogs down.
I don't know about you, baby. This is great. Nades up. COD gods be praised if they land. Nothing so far. Pred, 1 more kill, gets a cruise missile. Kenny eyes on the door. Will he punch through and find something? Gets out with his life. Sib, first blood.
This is it. You got the man advantage. You got the bomb plan as well. This is it.
Through, flying forward. Trades are there. Octane trying to hold it down. Accuracy eyes on the bomb site. 2v3. Worried about the flank. Sib has done it. It is all down to LaRue. He is gone. I don't believe it. Seattle have shocked the league. The LA Thieves are in shackles. Our first team to leave the 2023 season. Last year's world champions. How about analyst desk. An incredibly shocking turn of events here in Las Vegas. Seattle will march forward through the tournament. We say a fond farewell to the LA Thieves in the 2023 season.
And talk about how good that series was. 0.4 seconds left on the clock in that round of control. Surge pull off the miracle and converted. A massive win in that control. It is the swing mode. They got to the game 5 and they buried them.
Final look at the stats, and Civ with a pop-off in the final round, especially 11-5 overall there. 6-4, what an unbelievable series to start the day. LA Thieves down and out. But for Seattle Surge, their journey through to champs has really just begun. There's a look at your series.
I mean, what an unreal start to the day. Right from the jump, you can see Surge. They came to play. It was accuracy and Civ. You were looking to turn the performances around. They delivered in the map 1, and they delivered in the map 5. Outstanding work. And it's only Friday.
It's only Friday indeed. Well, what a great start to the day. Very exciting one. Commiserations to the LA Thieves. They will end their tournament here. We are ready to rock and roll though on stage. We've got our monster spotlight. It is accuracy on stage with Blaze. Take it away.
Thank you so much, Miles and Chance. Las Vegas, if this series taught you anything, it's never give up. Give it up for the Seattle Surge as they come out on top and progress on through champs. Lamar, that was a tough series, man. And if there's anything that we also learned as well is that it only takes less than a second for things to turn around. Let's hop right into that control where things was looking grim for you guys. What was going on in your head as you captured that B point, going into the last one and stayed in this series right there?
I mean, it wouldn't be a Seattle Surge control if it wasn't an absolute buzzer beater win. You know, we probably have some of the craziest control wins in CDL history. So I think when that time shot's winding down, we just be getting some extra auto aim, and I'm happy for it, you know?
Yeah, y'all definitely locked it in right there and got to that map 4. And even in the map 4, you guys lost it. Still fall hard. Only lost by 25 points right there. But then you go into the search and destroy, and we know that your search and destroys on land hasn't been there. How did y'all clutch it up right there? Was it the champs vibe, the crowd? How did y'all beat them in that S&D?
You know, we just played with no fear. We wanted to go out swinging, make plays, play with confidence. You know, as champs, you've got to live up to the moment and, you know, just be in the moment and live up to it, you know?
You definitely lived up to it, and y'all struck thunder on this stage once again. Anything you want to say to the fans you guys won over in this crowd? Because this venue was jumping.
We appreciate you guys. We feel that energy. It gives us a boost, so keep going hard all weekend.
Keep going hard all weekend. That's going to do it for me and Accuracy here on the stage. Puckett, take us away.
Thank you so much, Blaze, and congratulations to all of the Surge fans around the world. Pred and crew get the job done in a Game 5 and send the 2022 World Champions packing as the first team to leave champs. Clay, none of us picked Surge in this matchup, but Accuracy said, you know what? We didn't even show up yesterday. We're starting fresh. They got the job done.
They came out swinging, and like Accuracy said, in that control, winning with, what, 0.4 seconds on the clock. Huge plays out of Mackenzie Mag. Honestly, seeing him play the way he's played this weekend, all right, maybe he's got something to show everybody here on Champ Sunday.
Ali, you've been a fan of Mac since day number 1. Oh, we got a long weekend, Clay.
Long weekend, sorry.
Ali, let's lock in with Mac, though. What did you see from the young man? Because it felt like he was setting the tone early for a roster that normally isn't used to that.
Yeah, what's great about Mac is, like, he's capable of having those moments, right? When it came to that control, I mean, it was Mackenzie Melts once again, getting some of those big plays. And it's one of those players where if he can consistently keep that up all weekend, that's when we see Seattle Surge contending for championships, contending to make it to that grand final on Sunday. So if he continues with what he showed us today, Seattle Surge could be looking to make a little bit of a run here.
Nameless, we start day 2 with a Game 5, and it goes the distance. Surge versus Thieves, back and forth every single round. What did you see from these two teams? What was the difference maker in this Game 5?
Yeah, in this Game 5, well, one, the retaking ability on Seattle Surge was absolutely fantastic. You know, they lose the first one, and then after that, they figured it out, something that plagued them all season. But really, I mean, you talk about this team and on their offenses, getting that bomb down, the way that Thieves were playing it, they were giving Seattle enough time to set up and get that first blood and play their lives. So many rounds Thieves just played it far too slow. Just an error in their strat going up against Seattle Surge. Maybe thinking they were going to close it out early, but they did not look prepared for this Fortress S&D. Also, very impressed by these guys in their communication. There were a couple of rounds where you needed to be close for that quick trade after Pred got that first blood, and they were there almost every single time. So Seattle Surge looking very strong, especially in that search and destroy.
Can we just talk about it? Seattle Surge won a search and destroy on
Fortress.
land.
It's unbelievable.
On Fortress of all maps in a game number 5. We have not seen Seattle Surge win a search and destroy on land in literal months. They are bottom 2 in the entire league when it comes to land search and destroy. So the fact that they were able to ice up when they needed to, that is a testament to Seattle Surge and hopefully what we will see the rest of the week.
What I love is Seattle doesn't play around the numbers. Accuracy didn't need to pop off in search. You didn't need Mac to get the kills. You play around Sib and Pred with Mac planting those bombs. They played their game plan to perfection. And Sib, one of the best series we've seen, he's doing it at a great time here at Champs Clay.
Hey, Sib dropped an absolute bomb on Thieves' forehead. And what really surprised me about this match was how underprepared Thieves looked for that Fortress Search and Destroy. Yes. They were letting them get bombed down for free, not making any moves around the map. Fortress S&D is a specific map where when you see them cross to that A bomb, you have to make a play. You can't just sit there, let them plant. At one point, there was a 4v4 with bomb down, and it's like, Thieves, what are you doing? Like, this is COD Champs. Are you nervous?
And I think the only round that they ended up winning in that situation was when Pred threw his life away in open, right? So Seattle looking on point. And also, I don't know if you guys brought that control was ridiculous.
Let's take a look at that control. It's our scuff play of the game. The final moment. Nameless. Walk us through this bad boy.
So in this situation, Thieves had the massive advantage. They were slaying them out. We thought they were going to be able to just get the time to run out. Mac's able to get on the point at the very end here. They find a couple of kills. Once again, Mac making a huge play. They get that A point. And then at this point, Kenny's behind them in their spawn. They're not able to stabilize, though. You see number 8, that's Octane. He's pushed all the way out towards that 18. He gets caught, and quite frankly, he gets absolutely pooped on, man. Like, you cannot get destroyed in that position. Right here, I think this is the game-winning play by Mac, finessing his life. And they end up capturing the point. When you die here, when you spawn that far out without getting a kill, it's basically game over.
Mac pulling out the tack and sealing the deal. That game 3 kept Seattle Surge in it and helped them on their way to a game 5 victory as the AC takes down number 5. LA Thieves are out. Surge powers into our top 6. And as we celebrate Seattle Surge, I want to give a big shout out to all of the fans who have had the Surges back. But also, let's be better, right? I heard an FU Draza at the end of that series. This is COD Champs. Draza had a ridiculously strong game number 5, and the kid deserves some respect here. So congrats to our returning champs, LA Thieves. You made it to another champs. It's sad to see you going home on day number 2, but let's be better moving forward.
Yeah, just to add on that a little bit, as a player, guys, we're here. We're competing not only for ourselves, but to give you guys a good product. We're putting our heart on the line for each one of these matches, and the feeling of your season being over, it is soul crushing. It's heartbreaking. So come on, just be a little better, guys. Let's have some class, let's have some tact, and let's enjoy some good Call of Duty this weekend.
Back to the great vibes. Let's take a look at the bracket because it gets better from here on out, Allie. We still have 3 more matches to go on day number 2. What do we got coming up next?
Better. It's day number 2, and we still have to get through another elimination round between Boston Breach and Minnesota Rocker. And following that up, we have 2 incredible winners matches still to go today, guys. That was just the first match on the day.
Let's take a look. We've got more matches coming your way, and of course, it's time to start your digital collection if you haven't already with the 2021 Call of Duty League trading cards by Upper Deck. Nameless, you and I, we've been talking about our Scump card all year. I want a Clayster card. I've been hunting for it. I don't have it yet.
I had one. I threw it in the trash at the first event.
What the heck?
My God, Clay, I personally wouldn't take that.
Yeah, that's
it was a mid.
Shout out to everyone here in the venue. When we come back, it's time for battle number 2 of the elimination. Who's going home? Stay tuned to find out. Boston takes on Minnesota next.